Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So this event or this new end content game was released at the moment I was recording this video. For now it's been out, I think, at least 2 or 3 variations, so it means like we're really behind. But it's the first time I was trying to use it or to play it, and to my surprise, first you need to have a lot of characters that we don't have basically level up to the right level. So this means a bigger problem. You can see here that we need only one more character, and it should be Electro, Pyro, or Anemo. So then, because I only need one, I actually thought that maybe it's a good idea to try to upgrade the different characters that I have, because while we're waiting to get another Archon being rerun, it's going to take a long time. So as I have all of them at max level, I have a lot of books, I have a lot of primogens, maybe not enough, and I have a lot of time that I don't know what to use my racing for. So then what hit me is like, okay, I could try to defeat or try to do this end content mode, maybe try to get some of the characters that I can actually use them, or not actually use them in combat, but also to use them to reach that threshold in different characters. So for that, I decided to upgrade Kachin. Kachin has been in our account for a really long time. And the different enemies that are required are actually not that crazy. That's an electro character, it's a 5-star. I decided to start with the 5-star. But my biggest problem are the rocks, because we don't have a Claymore, we don't have Zhongli. So then farming them is really complicated. It takes a lot of time. So for a moment I thought of desisting and try to do other things, but that's something that we can take our time to farm as much of these type of rocks that I need. I think during this time point I was also accumulating was a change on the calendar year, the calendar. So I was able to get 5 more wishes, and at least for the standard banner, I don't think they're going to give us anything, because we are kind of like I think we got a 5-star really recent with the different weapons, so then I think that would not be successful. But you can see we're starting to build some wishes, some primogens, and maybe we can use them for different things, especially for the different Archons that are going to rerun at some point in the next region in Natlan. I was missing, I think, a primogen. Oh, I got a 5-star, a 4-star, sorry. Oh, Rosaria. I was trying to see if I can get any constellation, especially because I needed to wish to actually buy more of the different monthly wishes. So that was my whole point of keep trying or keep wishing into these ones. Oh my god, a 5-star. Wow, this is an early one. Oh, it's a Jean. Damn. I wish it was a weapon. Wow, that was a really early one. I'm surprised. And we didn't have Jean? Okay, it's not a constellation, so we can extra wish. And this is an Anemo character, so we can actually level her up to do the different, to get another Anemo character level up for the theater. Unfortunately, we're spending a lot of resources in Kaching, so I'm going to continue Kaching, but maybe in the future we can level up Jean if we need her. Yeah, and we got an extra standard wish. So after a really long time grinding, I thought it was the time to actually do this. I thought we have enough characters. I thought everything was going smoothly, and I have our 4 Archons, and you can use them only twice, I think. So it means that we can actually, we have 2 characters, so then we can defeat 4 different floors with using 1 Archon on each of them, so then that would be great, and it's doable. So I was really happy and positive about this, especially because after that Raiden Shogun skin was announced. It's not a skin, it's more like a pose, and I really want to get it because she looks like so great. And basically this was my first attempt trying to do them in any of my accounts. So I was really excited to try to do it, try to see what else we can do, what type of enemies we can defeat. We are over leveled with our Archons. They're level 90 and this one's 75, so then it's going to be great, especially because we're not going to use the level 70 characters that we never level up. But one of the first reality checks hit me, and it happens here. It means that to start the challenge, you only can start with the characters that you are given. So basically, I cannot use any Archon because there is no Archon in here, so I cannot even start the quest. Although I have enough Archons to do the rest of them, I cannot do it. So it means that at least for these ones, they might be doable with Fatuis, because there are two Fatuis, there are Arlecchino and also Scaramouche, but we cannot do it with Archons only, and it's really sad because I spent a lot of resources trying to do it. But well, that's something that we can leave for the next time and continue checking if there is any Archon present there that we can use. And using or having one Archon there is going to be enough for us to actually do it. So, of course, the other elements should also be useful for us, and it should be elements that we have. So they should not be Cryo, they should not be Pyro, they should not be Shio. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. So on the time I actually wanted to continue grinding for stuff, and I decided to start with the Aranyaka quest, and you can see that we finished the first phase, the second phase, and my whole point was to actually try to unlock this tree to actually use the different sigils that we collected through time and see if we can actually get something that we can wish for. So getting wishes, getting books, getting crowns. I think what I was aiming here is try to get more crowns. We'll see if we can get one of them, because if I want to level up all our characters to talent level 10, 10, 10, then we would need to start getting more crowns, especially if we think that we're going to get more characters in the next banners. So you can see we're able to do, I think, around maybe 9 or 10 levels. I don't think it was more than that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. See, we get a crown, so that's great. We get some standard banner wishes. Yeah, we did 8 of them. And we probably have another crown at level 15, but that's going to take a lot of time, especially because we need to do Sumeru's Archon quest. And that's going to take us a lot of time. But at least I was able to unlock these, and we were able to get first 5 standard banner wishes, and then 1 crown that I think was needed to try to continue leveling up my characters. So yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do during these times. I'm trying to see if I can do more stuff in different world quests. I'm trying to point to go to Sumeru, especially because it's the next Archon and we have the element. I'm kind of afraid of starting doing Natlan because we don't have Pyro, so maybe I wait until we get the Pyro Archon, if we get her, to start doing it so we can use the right element in the right place. So yeah, basically that's it. You can see that our characters are actually 9, 10, 10. Let's see. Yes, 9, 10, 10. Oh, we can level her up. Great. So this is the first character is going to be 10, 10, 10. So that's insane. So there's nothing else that we can do for Raiden Shogun basically to increase her DPS potential. Maybe farm more artifacts. Maybe get her 5-star weapon. And maybe get constellations, but that's nothing else that we can actually do. And for Venti, we got this weapon in one of the wishes. It was like a random thing on the standard banner, but no, I don't think it was a standard banner. I think it was when we were trying to wish for Furina's weapon, we got this bow. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we can give this to Venti to increase his DPS potential, as he's our main DPS and he has a crit rate substat that's going to be great for us. Although I don't think this is a perfect or the great moment to level up weapons, I haven't done much in this account for a really long time. So at least they kept me entertained for some time, and it allowed me to get a goal in my life. And again, trying to continue with the different quests. I'm trying to do the Arnara quest and see how much we can progress. And this is one of the moments that I'm really happy to have Nahida, because we actually need to use Dendro. And this is going to be problematic for Fatui only. As you can think, or you can see, we don't have any Dendro Fatui character right now. So that's one of the reasons why it made me panic that we cannot do Sumeru, and probably when we cannot do Inazuma. So then I'm really happy that you want me to go to Natlan with Fatui only, because I think that we have actually the element that we need, and I hope we can do as much as we can. We will see what happens. I hope that video is coming soon at some point, so keep tuned for that. But it's actually I think it's actually our only option to go to Natlan with Fatui only, and in this time we can explore, for example, Sumeru with Archons only. At least we don't have like overlapping content. So that would be kind of fun to see, and we're not seeing the same thing twice. So another thing that actually disappointed me from the rumors that are circulating right now is that they're not re-releasing Zhongli. And it's been a really long time since we got a rerun from Zhongli. And there are rumors that Nahida is going to be the next Archon rerunning. And I don't know what to do, basically, because I would love to get her weapon. I know that now in the weapon banner, you are guaranteed to get the weapon that you want after one fail pull or one lost 50-50. Now they're actually 50-50s, basically. So that's kind of making me thinking if I should spend some primogens on getting Nahida weapon, because I know that's a really power creep boost in her skills and abilities and everything, because you get elemental mastery and other different damage boosts that you don't get with the other weapons. So that's something I'm kind of thinking to do. Of course, we need to wait until the actual confirmation happens. But it's kind of like, before I said like, oh, I'm not going to waste in any Archon because the next one's going to is Raiden Shogun is coming next, and I don't think it's worth to maybe risk to get a new Archon on getting something for Raiden Shogun. I don't think it's going to be that important. But Nahida's weapon, I think, is one of the most best weapons for her, and I think it's going to increase her damage, especially as she is one of the, at least with the hyper blooms, or the hyper blooms basically, is what is doing a lot of damage in this account. So that's something that we should take into account and maybe think if it's justifiable or not. We're going to see how many primogens we have by that time and how secure or not it is. I think my weapon PT is non-existent because the last weapon that we got was furina's weapon, so then I don't think that's going to be useful, but it's making me wonder, first, that I'm really angry that Zhongli is not rerunning, and probably we're going to have back-to-back Zhongli and Mavuika, so then it's going to be problematic because we need to get a lot of primogens in a really, really reduced amount of time. So yeah, that's basically where my mind is right now, and what I'm trying to think or do or plan ahead is not going accordingly. I was expecting to get Zhongli at the 0.0 or 0.1 update, and not to get it like later than that. So yeah, it's going to be kind of depressing to see that the Archons that we need are not rerunning, and the Archons that we have but we could wish for other things are rerunning more often. So basically it's not going as I planned. Another thing is that this account has not much to do because we don't have anything interesting to do if we don't get new Archons, and it's kind of like a boring thing, or the content I feel is not going to be as interesting as, for example, in Fatui only, and especially that if we are going to Natlan, then that's going to be a new region that I haven't explored before, and a lot of things I haven't done before. So yeah, and I know that the Fatuis have some involvement and they fight the Archon, so at least more spiciness is basically coming in Natlan than it's not happening here, for example, in Sumeru. So yeah, that's one of the biggest problems I'm facing right now. We will see what else we can do to make it fun, and if we actually can do interesting things in this account to keep it alive. If not, I was actually considering to post most videos of Fatui only and maybe Archons only when we get more interesting patches or things to do. Oh no! So for this we need to use Pyro, so it means like I think we're locked. We're not going to be able to defeat these enemies if we need them because we need Pyro, so probably we need to come back here after we got the Pyro Archon. And to actually show that we don't have many things to do, this is another part of the events that we get. I think this was the summer event. It was great because it's a new world and you get a lot of primogens, a lot of awards, or rewards basically. I think you get a character that we cannot use and a skin for a character that we cannot use. So then I don't think that's my main important role in here, but what I want to do is try to get as many primogens that we can, because that's basically our main goal. And also it was kind of fun to see if we can actually explore this world using only Archon characters. I did it twice, so basically I have to do it in my Archon account and also in my Fatui account, so then it's going to be maybe repetitive, but if I'm not showing, if I'm changing the order of the videos, probably it's not going to be overlapping. So yeah, that's basically this point right now. I don't think they give us any character that we can use, or something like that, or something fun that we can actually do. But they have these really interesting mini puzzles or mini things that we can explore and get more things to get more fun to do, especially with these paper animals. This is only the first world. I know that there are other worlds. One of them is, I think, toy based, or they're making of toy soldiers or something like that. And then the last one, I think it's involving dragons or something like that. But we will see how that it goes and what else we can do. But at least it is kind of like a fun challenge, a fun world. It's kind of like interesting. Some people have been saying that I think that they gave up the whole story of Natlan based on the idea of the dragons or anything like that in this story. But I don't think that's true. Maybe I didn't catch it up, or maybe I'm dumb and I don't know the lore much. But what they really gave us is an idea of how powerful the Hexen Circle witches are, which is kind of like interesting to see. Because by now they're only having like a background role. Everything was like Fatuis or Archons fighting each other. I don't know if they're going to have a bigger role maybe after we finish the last region, and then something else is going to drop there. We actually know that they're really powerful, so that's something that's not new. But I don't know what the main role is or why they're showing these things up, basically. So maybe we're going to get some new information soon. I know that they add a little bit on every region. They've been giving us some ideas in some of the different events that they have. So I'm 100% sure they're going to have a bigger role that we're not seeing right now, but maybe they have a they're going to play a role at some point. I don't know if it has something to do with the end of the story or what's going to happen after Shnetsaya, but we will see. I want to see your hypothesis. And this little mini game, I thought it was really fun. And I was like actually playing along with them and going in the circle. But then I realized like you can grab them. You don't need to be running through them. So if you stay still and you're the first one clicking when you can see the option, then it is going to be done. So yeah, that was my whole idea. Because if you keep running, you're going to miss the right fruits. But if you are standing here and you pick the right fruit, then it's going to be perfect. So that was my whole breakthrough, or my whole idea, that I was thinking, oh my god, I'm so smart, I defeat this game. But in the end, I think everyone realized that. But at least it was fun to came up with the idea by myself and not listening to another person. But overall, I think this new map or new region, other than showing something interesting or different than the archipelago that was before, I think they used it twice or 2 years in a row. And I was like, this is like always the same thing. I'm happy that they changed the map and they create a new map, all different with different characters, different topics, and different things. So for that, I'm really grateful. I'm really happy that they took their time to actually do that. But at the same time, I don't think it has a lot of things to offer right now, or at least for this Archons Only account. But yeah, that's basically how I felt, and I hope that they do more interesting things that we can use in the future. So with this, and especially when I reach the teleport waypoint, I think this is going to be the perfect time to finish the video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.